So yeah, 2022 is finally over. The Owl House is almost ending. We have a new bunch of stuff for the Super Mario Bros. Movie, including this commercial. Hilda Season 3 is almost coming out with a bunch of new stuff. Sonic's new games were real bangers, and its new series as well. Amphibia ended. And for us Thomas fans, we have Project Tiger Moth, the good old days. By far, the best Thomas fan project we ever had in Thomas's history. And for this channel, yeah, I'm so sorry if I haven't uploaded content for the past 2 months. I was in a very serious situation with school. Lots of homework, school projects, and the damn exams were always getting in my way. And that really took a long time to think for ideas for this channel. That explains why I added in brackets next to my name, on break. But beside that, I was also on hiatus working with chapter 3 for Hilda and the Sudrian engines, which I'll get to that in a bit. I was also more active in my other socials like Discord, SoundCloud, Instagram, DeviantArt, and updating my Google Drive music folder, posting edits, music and other stuff. If you didn't check them already, then all links will be down below in the description. Originally I was planning to make a previous update video for January, but KaiMaster decided to screw it and delete the video file in an instant for no explainable reason, and I lost almost everything from it. There was also, however, a lot of promises that I couldn't even accomplish for 2022. Such as Thomas and the Blue Hedgehog Season 2, which it didn't even happen, a Thomas crossover series, and it also didn't happen, an upcoming second channel, and it also wasn't created, and even a Thomas collection video, which never happened as well. All of this was not planned, and again, sorry for not keeping my word for doing these cancelled projects. The life I have to deal with. But in 2023, things will be settled right. Also, if you're wondering why I haven't changed this design with a new one, well, that's because the faces are still in the works. So sit back, relax, and grab some snack if you want, because this is going to be a sort of and long and late update video for 2023. Hilda and the Sudrian engines. What can I ever say about this series? This is by far one of the most enjoyable and fun projects that I've done throughout this channel. From great voice actors and voice actresses, to music score, storytelling and character interactions, it really feels like I'm going through the right steps for this channel. So to give you a short summary for the newbies around here, Hilda and the Sudrian engines, or also known as before as Edward and the Little Blue-Haired Girl, is a crossover mini-series between Thomas the Tank Engine and Hilda, thus taking place at the end of Season 24 and Royal Engine, with his engine that already coexisted, and the Mountain Kid movie, using a little bit of canon from the graphic novel. Back in April of 2022, I made a Blue Train with friends edit in my community tab, saying that I will make an upcoming story between Edward and Hilda. And yet, it happened. 2 weeks later, a Thomas user by the name of the Magic Railroad Studios wanted to edit my story, and oh my lord, I was so amazed by his work. that he almost nailed my vision of what I would expect to happen. And you may think that's the end of the story, right? Nope, because he made a sequel idea based from the original video 2 weeks after he made the adaptation. What a chat. So I DM'd him on Discord if I could also help him for the sequel, and 5 months later, Chapter 2 was finally released. Now that you know all about this series, let's talk about what is going to come for the future of it. As you can see, we're currently working with Chapter 3, or well, specifically me, and this time focusing with the old square wheels dude, Henry. I like the idea that Henry can be the 4th protagonist for the series, and since he has a really bad slanderous character personality in the CGI series, which I don't like it at all. So I decided for this chapter to give him his real character. Selfish and rude, but at the same time calmer and soft. The current problem that I have with this chapter is that I don't have that much of time to work with it due to school, and this frustrates me a little bit. But don't worry, it'll probably come out sometime around this month, or maybe in April. After chapter 3 ends, I have plans to release some shorts for the series. This is just a little idea that while Hilda has her long 24-minute episodes chatting and discussing with the first 5 engines, she can also visit other places and meet with more characters. For example, Oliver. He hasn't been around that much in the CGI series, if I'm not wrong, and I think it's a better way to give him some spotlight for this occasion. And yes, I know Duck can also be another option, but come on. This guy had a lot of spotlight during that era, and I really love his character. But I think I might go with Oliver this time. Boko is another one. He was originally going to be in season 22, but he did it because of Nia Rebecca's female representation. So I might also give him a spotlight short. And others like Splatter, Dodge, Harry, Bert, Percy and Toby will also have some moments with Hilda too. With the exception of Lady and Diesel 10 because, I don't know, I just feel like they're not too important. And besides, Magic Railroad is in canon, of course. I mean, if the Magic Railroad Studios agrees on this. And after the shorts, Chapter 4 will be next, focusing with James. And finally, Chapter 5 with Gordon. And guess when Chapter 5 will be released? 2024. Yes, you heard me right. The last chapter for the miniseries will come to an end next year. I know this really sounds strange because, yes, it can be done much more easier. But no, you're absolutely wrong. Because it also might have a little bit of animation or something. I don't know, I just need to think about it. But don't worry, that will soon be explained in a future video when the series ends. For now, we just have to wait and see. Okay, so not long ago I made another post stating that if I reach 1 million views or 3,000 subscribers, I'll be doing a part 2 from my long-awaited Q&A video, and one of them happened. The second problem, however, is that I'm not too sure if I want to make it in a video format, since there is tons of questions that I still haven't answered yet. So I have to find another easier way to make it, and that way is by streaming. Most Thomas fans nowadays were starting to make Q&As with StreamYard. That way they don't have to take ages to answer all of the questions in a normal video. And I kind of see how this is going. Thankfully I have some friends who use StreamYard a lot, so that's cool. but keep in mind that this will only, and I say only, for this Q&A and not for other stuff. Also, I may be changing the title from that video since I'm almost way nearer to get 3,000 subs. We'll see how it goes. I've said it once, and I'll say it again. No, I will not keep working with this series. Some people had asked me the same question over and over again, and I can't stand this. Again, to give you another summary from what this series is about. Thomas and the Blue Hedgehog is a crossover series between Thomas and classic Sonic. This was created by my friend Zebra476 back in June of 2021. This series takes place sometimes around the ends from the classic series for Thomas. For example, Season 4, Season 5 and Season 6. One day I asked him if I could adapt 3 of his audios and he agreed. And by August 22nd to August 27th, it was finally released and adapted. That is until a week later, he made a second chapter, including shoutouts to Dominic and me. I was not even expecting to see these kinds of things, cause around the time my channel was slowly gaining more subscribers and views. So I said to myself, you know what? I'ma keep adapting these stories. And so I did. Now I had a bunch of stuff planned for that season, which it did almost happen. For example, giving almost the entire cast proper voices instead of using overdubs. A mix from Season 1 at 7 themes from Thomas and from Sonic's old shows. Having 3D PNG models for Sonic and Tails so that it wouldn't take me 50 years to find some proper ones. And the most important thing, the script writing. And yes, I've written all of his stories for Season 2. All by myself. And with some help from Seth, of course. Everything seems to be according to plan. And you may ask, if you had everything planned for Season 2, then why did you stop doing it? Simple. School, stress, and a blue hair brat and an old iron crossover video. That's why. I'm not sure if I might continue making these stories adaptations. They're really fun, but I also need to focus on other important things in my life, and for this channel, and this project at the moment. But again, it might depend if I feel like it or not. Yeesh, this video is getting even longer and longer, and there's still one more thing to talk about. Moving on. Alrighty, now we're getting back into the good stuff this time. There has been a lot of new stuff revealed for 2022. Some of which I couldn't make it on time to talk about, or I just didn't feel like it. And I think it's time for me to start making new kinds of content for you all to watch, so that you don't get bored all the time. Reviews. Nothing much to say with this one, though I always wanted to try and talk about some certain things I like, or things that I don't like. For example, Hilda Season 3, the Super Mario Bros. Movie, Yahoo Season 3, Project Tiger Moth, and why should Mattel be gone forever in our existence? You! Remakes. I've been in a sort of lack of motivation to keep making remake videos. Maybe because my goofy Alato decides to this I'm out and keep me out of Kai Master or Roblox. But as time went on, I didn't play Roblox that much, and the less I played, the faster my computer let me film and play. So expect more of this to come. Music videos. If you haven't noticed, I'm also a Thomas music creator, which I've been experimenting with new stuff like new music programs, VSTs, instrument files, non-Thomas songs or themes in the style of Thomas, and even so people sometimes use my themes in some occasions. Hell, even TTTE guys himself used my All Engines Go Season 1 Thomas theme style. Don't believe me?
Hey everyone, it's me, Tommy. I can't wait to go on an exciting adventure, but Big Daddy Gordon was being mean and I got grounded. Uh-oh, I just got naming.
Shut up, you!
So that is actually awesome and sweet that people do like my music. I've also collaborated with some other Thomas fans for their projects and games, and probably more music scores will be published for this channel to listen to. And if you're wild enough to find a proper Thomas musician for your own projects instead of using other themes and ditties from other people, then I'm always here to help. But please, don't stress me that much when it comes to date releases. Redubs. Man, it's been a long while since I haven't done one of these, doesn't it? I love making redubs from different Thomas seasons. But recently while I was writing the script, the ass from Mattel decided to block most of the Thomas redub videos for no reason. And just as I was planning to make a Ghost Train redub, this happens. Jesus, how many times did I say it? So sadly, you won't see these things to come around that much. Comic dubs. Like with the reviews and the redubs topics, I won't do much of this, but since I have been gaming a lot of reviews with my What Does This Looks to You video, thanks Alfred for voicing Edward by the way, I might continue making more of this for this year. And lastly, miscellaneous videos. I have plans for a few different types of videos such as iceberg videos, ranking videos, an explanation video talking about almost the entirety of a Blue Train with Friends map, and a little collection video. Though of course I don't have that much of Thomas toys to talk about. But I think I may try one day. And that, my dear viewers, is the entire update video. Man, this is the 4th time I made a long video like this. It really is tedious, not gonna lie. I want to thank you my friends for helping and supporting with my series, voicing every single character as you're seeing right now. My family who helped me and supported me in my rough times in my life, and also gave me a few tiny tips for my channel. And finally, you. Yes, you. The one who's watching this video while using the phone, tablet or laptop right now, for supporting my work outside of YouTube for the past 2 months. Sadly though, I may post less videos from time to time, but I really hope you enjoy my work as much as I do. So thank you all again for watching this video, and I'll see you. Wait, what? Wait, what do you mean? Oh, you mean that? Oh, right, sorry, my bad. Well, it turns out that there is one more thing left before we go. And this is something that I've been waiting to show you all. Enjoy.
Meanwhile, Sudrian made his way to Sodor and stopped for a little rest.
Oh, hello. Are you a new engine around here?
I'm afraid not. I'm just here to deliver some heavy machinery to Napford Harbour. Do you know where I have to go, little engine?
Just keep following the 3 main tracks. I'll get you to your destination sooner.
Thanks. Did you know that I used to work on this railway many years ago for a short while?
No. Why?
Because 1. StarTom had sent me away after my engine failed, and 2. Because of you.
Us? We didn't did anything to you.
Oh yes, you did. You steam engines began arguing about us, saying that we are scrapping all of your class and we aren't useful. But we are powerful and useful than all of you. You spoil our image after all.
Yes, we do. We show what pros you are. Calling yourselves powerful and useful. If something happens, you won't go further without a care for your train. We pull ours home with 1 cylinder.
Nothing ever happens to us. We are reliable. Now if you excuse me, little engine, I must get going.
Reliable indeed.
What you just saw was a sneak peek for Hilda and the Sudrian engines, Chapter 3, the 3rd installment for the mini-series. I know this one wasn't a really big epic thing to happen with the rest of the other sneak peek videos, but at least you can expect now to come out pretty soon. Thank you all again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.